Welcome back to Treasured, everybody. Are we ready to dig into today's adventure? I'm so excited to help you sing and have fun and discover how priceless you are to God. You know, yesterday they talked about doing treasure hunts and looking for priceless treasures in a tropical rainforest, right? So, you know, when you're in a rainforest or anything like that and you're going around, there's probably lots of bugs, don't you think? Lots of bugs. I'm not a bug person. I don't like bugs, especially like flies or gnats. They're really annoying. I'm constantly going like that, right? So this is a hat my mom got, and I just so love this hat. I've never been able to get rid of it. Check it out. See? This would be perfect for the rainforest, don't you think? Because then you've got little things that are keeping those bugs away from your face all the time. I don't have to wave my hands. I got little hand flappers right here all the time. It's spiffy. So this would be my hat if I'm out there in the tropical rainforest going on a treasure hunt. All right. All righty, well, let's start off today by singing Priceless Treasure.
A priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. Child of God, I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. And I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure.
At Treasured, we are imagining what it would be like to explore faraway places in search of valuable treasure. But you may not have to go very far to find a treasure. In 1992, which seems like a long time ago, right? But really not. In 1992, a man over in England, he lost a hammer, a simple hammer, you hammer nails with. He lost a hammer in his field. So he asked a neighbor to help him find it. But guess what they found instead? They found something that's called a hoxen hoard. Hoxen hoard. Anybody have a clue what hoxen is? You raising your hand out there? Anybody have a clue? Hoxen is something that hundreds of years before, someone had buried a wooden box, and it's filled with coins, jewelry, and gold. That's what they found in the field when they were looking for a hammer. Can you believe it? They're looking for a hammer, and they come up with a hoxen hoard, a wooden box full of coins, jewels, and gold. Wow. That makes me wonder, if you had something valuable, where would you hide it? It's kind of a good question. I'm thinking maybe, those holes in a tree? Like if this tree here had a nice little hole in it, you could tuck a little treasure in that hole, and then as that tree grows and grows, that hole gets higher and higher. I bet nobody would find that until one day maybe the tree falls down, or somebody climbs the tree and discovers it in the hole. But that would be a good spot. Another good spot might be in a cave somewhere in Timbuktu. Who knows? I'm sure there are a lot of fun places to try to hide a treasure. But God sees the treasures hidden inside of you. He sees the treasures hidden inside of me. He sees your creativity. He sees your sense of humor. And he sees your kindness. He knows all those things. Why? Because he made you and he loves you. Let's praise our loving God with everything we've got by singing All That I Am. So amazing to think about God's love for us. When you look around and see massive mountains and towering trees and crazy creatures, it's hard to believe that the same mighty God who made all those things loves each and every one of us. Looking at God's creation is one way that we can see God. You know, we don't see God the same way that I see my mom or my husband, my daughter, my neighbor, my coworker, the person I work with. They are physically, I can see them, I can touch them, right? I don't see God that way, but we can see what God does. And God does a lot of things, and we call those things God sightings. And God sightings, they can be a flower, they can be a rainbow, they can be a breeze on a very, very hot day. It could be a cup of coffee, it could be a text from a friend. God sightings are sort of a way that gives God credit for something that only He could do. Those are our God sightings. So let's celebrate all of those God sightings that we see each and every day by sing wherever I go, since we can see and hear evidence of God everywhere. Let's sing.
Sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. God is for me, He's not against me. I will hold to the plans He has for me. When I'm broken, He will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. God is for me, He's not against me. I will hold to the plans He has for me. And when I'm broken, He will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. And I got joy, 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 deep in my soul. I will sing, 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 wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go.
Let's shout one more time, all right? You are treasured. Excellent. Very, very good. Okay, this is going to be something that might be kind of hard while you are at home or wherever you're at watching this, but give it a whirl. And if you are by yourself, sometime when you're around 3 or 4 other people, give this little game a try. It's called telephone. And what you do is you take one person and you line yourselves up, right? So you take the person on one end and they come up with a little message and they whisper it in the ear of the person next to them. And then that person whispers it in the ear next to them. And so on, and so on, and so on. And so then when you get to the very last person, you ask them, what did person number 1 say? And so then they say the message that they received or they thought they heard from this person. It's very rare that that message is going to be the same as this message. And it's called telephone, and it's because things get mixed up in the translation from one person to another person to another. It just gets, as it gets passed down, it gets messed up. So what happens when it does get messed up? And why does it get so messed up? It's because we change it along the way, right? So today we're learning that God hears you. You are treasured. And God doesn't get your words mixed up. He never misunderstands, okay? He even hears words in a whisper that you barely speak, or ones that you even speak inside your heart and inside your head that nobody can hear except for God. God always hears them. He never misunderstands them. He always gets it right. In the Bible, Psalm 116 says, I love the Lord because he hears my voice and my prayer for mercy. Let's celebrate our love for God who watches us and always hears us by singing, God is listening.
He knows you, he knows you, he loves you, he loves you. God is listening, listening, listening. He knows you, he knows you, he loves you, he loves you. God is listening, listening, listening. God knows every word before you even say it. He hears every prayer before you even pray. So let him hear you now. Let him hear you shout. He knows you, he knows you, he loves you, he loves you. God is listening, listening, listening. He knows you, he knows you, he loves you, he loves you. God is listening, listening, listening. God knows every word before you even say it. He hears every prayer before you even pray. So let him hear you now. Let him hear you shout. He knows you, he knows you, he loves you, he loves you. God is listening, listening, listening. He knows you, he knows you, he loves you, he loves you. God is listening, listening, listening. He knows you, oh, he knows you, he loves you, yeah, he loves you. God is listening, God is listening, He knows you, oh, he knows you, he loves you, oh, he loves you. God is listening, God is listening, listening, listening. God is listening, listening. God is listening.
I wonder what bright Bible memory buddy will help us remember that God hears us. You are treasured. Let's check it out.
Glad you flew back to see us at Treasured VBS. Wow, the first day was definitely something to squawk about. Meet Ruby, a flashy, splashy macaw. You can find her and her fine feathered flock from the southern part of North America all the way down into South America. In the rainforest, their bright, beautiful feathers blend right in with the flowers and fruit way up in the trees. At a glance, you might just see flashes of blue, red, or yellow. But God made each macaw a little different. If you look closely, you'll see that each macaw's facial feathers are unique, a little like your fingerprints. Of course, Ruby and her fine feathered friends don't need fingers. They have these talented toes. Their fabulous feet grab hold of fruit, nuts, and seeds they love to snack on. And of course, she's bananas about her beak. God made macaw beaks so strong that they can crack coconuts. Just try that with your hands. Plus, Ruby's beak can even act like another foot, helping her climb. Now, if you thought that was amazing, her squawk will really give you something to talk about. Ruby's buddies love to gab way up in the trees. In fact, if you walked through the rainforest in the morning, you'd hear some of her noisiest neighbors. Aren't they wonderful? Macaws can't actually speak words like you do, but they can imitate human speech. Maybe they just wonder why you're so quiet. Open up your beak and speak. Maybe you feel like you're talking, and no one's listening. Or you need a friend who will listen. Maybe you're not sure what to say sometimes when life seems hard. When you open up your beak and speak, God is always listening. God's ears are always open. He hears you if you're loud and excited, or if you feel like being quiet. The Bible is full of riches that tell us that God is listening. Check this out. I love the Lord because He hears my voice and my prayer for mercy. God hears you. You are treasured.
I love Ruby. Oh my gosh, there's those trees that they were showing, and there were like 50 of these in the tree. You know, I get so excited when I go to the zoo and I see one or two of them. To see all of those macaws was just so cool. So Ruby, I love her. She's just so bright, and she reminds us that God hears our chattering. He hears our squawks, and He hears everything that comes out of our beaks, right? Especially our praises. So let's all sing, "Take my life and let it be."
Take my life and let it be consecrated, Lord, to Thee. Take my hands and let them move at the impulse of Thy love, at the impulse of Thy love.
wonderful, everybody. It's just been so fun to be with you today. I am looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Goodbye.